Welcome back to my channel of playing, well, my series of playing Alan Wake, so we're going to go ahead, hop into it. So, I don't have my notes anymore. Yeah, from last time, I know I went on a rant. I actually had stuff written down to follow up, where I was supposed to go eat lunch. And you can die jumping off. But due to some IRL stuff, and then the next day, or maybe the day after, getting food poisoning, just terrible timing of everything, so I need to go ahead and, once again, forgot to time myself. Oh well. But we are back at it, and maybe... Well, they mess with me. But yeah, between recording sessions, I'll probably find my thing in notes and continue on that rant, because I know I still had stuff to talk about. But in the meantime, let me go ahead. Let's see. We have to go to the farm. That always worries. There he goes. But yeah, besides that, between recordings, it's been, again, just more job stuff, and finally having stuff like really roll through, starting to feel like that's going in a good place, and, you know, enjoying some good food. I thought there was more here. There might be more here, and I just have to run. I don't remember. But I got to go ahead and get some great seafood at a place I haven't been to in actually years, and I forgot how good they were. And everyone that went with me seemed to enjoy it, so that's always a good sign. But you know what? Let's get a conversation rolling for whoever's actually watching this. So go ahead, let me know what your favorite food is. I mean, if you want to say where it's from, too, I'm not saying just because, you know, anonymity and all that kind of good stuff. So, let me see. Are we supposed to go down this way? But yeah, I'm a huge seafood fan. Mediterranean food is good. Italian food is good. Oh, shit. Come on. I guess I never got this page before? Or maybe I did. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, barbecue is always fantastic. It's so hard to pick, just like a general favorite. Well, even a favorite type of food is hard, let alone an actual favorite food. Like that, I think, for me, really changes on like what mood I'm in, and kind of like what I've been having recently, all these other factors that come into play. But I feel like I have to say burgers are probably one of my favorite foods, mainly just because that's like a food where I'm never not in the mood for a burger. Like, I very rarely say no to a burger. Oh, parkour. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way or if I was supposed to go around. They probably intersect at some point. That doesn't look friendly. Just making sure there's no like pages or anything that we missed, but it doesn't look like it. But there is a barrel that wants to slam into me, wants to come on and slam and welcome to the jam, but I am not about it because, I mean, look at Alan. Do you think he's a Shaquille O'Neal fan or a Looney Tunes fan? No, he probably thinks that they're like low effort pieces of media, because he seems like that kind of hater. I mean, Alan's probably a hipster. I get that vibe. But yeah, he's definitely a hater. I mean, to be fair, so am I. So we have to go up there. We gotta turn the pole. The po. It does let us go past it though, which is interesting. And then try to remember. Well, first let's make sure there's nothing over here. And I can't tell if it's because like, I have my window open and I have my blinds up a little bit, or if it was just, you know, age catching up to this game where like I couldn't see anything over there. Parkour! Alan can do it because he's a dude. So let's see, there's nothing really over here. I feel like this falls in at some point. We have to run this way. I could be wrong, but I also want to explore it first. Yeah, there's not really a lot over here, which is fine. And I think that's one thing where a lot of other games, they, when doing level design, there's always like, oh, if you go off the beaten path, there's going to be something here. But sometimes that feels a little too forced, but this feels natural, just kind of like the way that the mountains and the hills are, where they still have like a shape to them that's not like perfect. Because there are some games that like you may not even pay attention, but they're more perfect than they should be, and makes it kind of detached from that sense of realism. Or like, and especially like Pokemon's a huge culprit of this, having like completely even spaced trees. Like, I get like limitations and all that good stuff, but at the same time you have to realize like it's not realistic. So that means we're going to be fighting some Taken pretty soon, and by fight I mean run past as we stall them. Let's see. But yeah, the weather also around me has been getting, better. I had a massive lunch. I had way too big of a lunch where I had a protein shake and protein pancakes, and I didn't think I was going to do both, but it was like, I cut up an apple and I didn't want it to oxidate or rust, so I threw that in the fridge and then put some in my pancakes and some within my protein shake. Yeah, because I'm someone where like protein pancakes and protein shakes are kind of the same deal of, I mean, you're getting your protein powder, you're getting fruits. I don't put any veggies in my pancakes because that's a little weird, but so today it was, that was a, oh no, damn it, that was brutal. Where it was why can I not think? So in both my protein shake and my protein pancakes, there was raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, apple, and then from there, the pancakes had some apples and then some. Did I not grab the flashlight? I don't think I did. Shit. I was. Wait. I don't have the flashlight, and I can't get back up there. What the hell? God damn it. Okay, well, that's going to be a loss, because I'm stuck also. Damn it, that was brutal. I would have thought that they would have saved after giving you the flashlight, not beforehand. And I need to focus a little bit more, but in my shake, there was some mango, there was some spinach, and of course, I throw in some ground ginger, some ground cinnamon, because those are both good for you. Get away from me. I'm not even going to, like, bother for this generator. I'm going to bother for the batteries, though. Get away from me. Oh, parkour. I think that parkour was overall worth it, because it's... yeah, they have to run around, which gives me more time to... Nope, we're not. We're not doing that. Bitch. No. No. Stop. That's what I thought. Oh. Yes, and I still actually have pancakes left over just because, again, I had so much that I had a round 2 for pancakes still filled up. But And actually, I'm going to quickly, just so I can get a good bearing of time. Okay, so 10 minutes. I got 15 minutes. That's going to be about 32. All right, cool. Sometimes you just got to do the math, get yourself in a good base. And we want the heavy duty light, of course, because why wouldn't we? We're going to pick up some more batteries. Is there anything else over here? I don't remember. But that was kind of the same case of yesterday, where I ate such a big lunch with all the seafood that I had that I didn't even eat dinner, which is really weird for me, because usually I'm a 3 to 4. Where I have like 3 to 4 meals a day because I need to have such a high intake of protein, and been taking creatine, so that's definitely been helping my size and just kind of my overall shape and fitness. I mean, besides needing cleanup, because, like, perfect example, protein pancakes aren't the healthiest because I don't know what crazy person eats pancakes just, like, raw, like, no honey, no syrup, no nothing. I can't do that. So, and maple syrup and honey are about the same. Actually, maple syrup overall is slightly healthier, but again, it's slight. Actually, that's like one thing I really liked about Alan Wake that we didn't, was just kind of the narration of Thomas Zane. Like, he has a very calming voice. Like, that intro of, like, the do you understand what I'm saying, is, I don't know, oh, God, is something that I've gone back to, and, God damn it, we're going to have to... No, we don't want to deal with this. And Alan's gonna like have his like heart attack soon. Probably as soon as I stop, he's gonna be like huffing and puffing and everything. But I gotta keep jumping. I was talking about protein, meals per day, eating healthier. Yeah, it's just overall one of those things where I know I need to start meal prepping, and that's something that, like, definitely once I move out I can do because I'm just not going to worry. But even then, I would like to start doing that beforehand because I have kind of like a very rough meal list, and by rough meal list I mean 1 breakfast, 1 lunch, 1 dinner, and then kind of like supplementation and snacks. But like, that's originally what I did, because when I first came out of high school, I was a chunky kid. I was, like, 240. And for a couple months, I thought that was a page. God damn it. Yeah, when I graduated high school, I was working at a gym, and my breakfast every day was, like, half cup of like regular oatmeal, and then like half cup of like lower sugar oatmeal, or a packet. I was eating salads for lunch with like, you know, light ranch, no croutons, and dinner was like a tuna salad. And within, just from eating that, I went down like 40 pounds or so. But it was one of those things where, like, sure, it worked, and just because of the way that I am, I was able to get away with like keeping that weight off and not immediately binging myself, because I knew I needed to make more life or health changes, and I continue to do so. But it's not something I would recommend, because like for a long time, and by long time I'm talking about like close to a year, where I'm just like, okay, I don't want to touch a salad. So if you're not happy with what you're eating, you're going to get burnt out, and that's what leads to people having these cravings, which leads to you going ahead binging the food that you couldn't eat, which puts all the weight back on. So, yeah, there's a lot of crash diets out there that, again, I can't. I mean, I mean, I know the meme of built differently is dead now, but like, I definitely am, in the sense of like, there's a lot of things that most people can't or won't do that I can just force myself to do. And same thing with like recovery, where I can go ahead, I can hit like multiple PRs in a day, be like, can barely feel like my chest or whatever, and then like half an hour later, I'm completely fine. And I think that's because I spent such a long time just getting myself like with the proper building blocks that I can go ahead and do that. That and just again having that kind of difference. That again, not a lot of people can do that. I know that even at higher levels of fitness, like you don't typically have that insane recovery unless you're like supplementing for it. God damn it. Okay, that was embarrassing. Sorry. Yeah, unless you're properly like planning for it. But I've been very lucky where my recovery is like super crazy. So it's one of those things where I know whenever I work with people, when it comes to like, or just talking to people, they're like, oh, I want to eat healthier. Oh, I want to do this, that, the other. Where I can't ever recommend what I do just because I know that doesn't work for people. Like when I decided that I was going to be healthier, one thing I did was I cut out dessert. And it was one of those things where it's like New Year's Eve, I'm like, all right, this is the last day I'm eating dessert. And I just completely cut out. It's no like, oh, I'm going to go from like 3 cookies to like 2 cookies to a cookie. Like, that doesn't work for me. I need to be like all or nothing. And I know that's very extreme. And again, that's something a lot of people can't do. You're in. He's probably taken, so we're gonna have to be prepared for that. We're fully loaded. Let's try. Okay, that door doesn't even open. What? Can I jump in here? No. Oh. Nope. I love how convoluted Alan Wake is. Yeah, I should maybe listen to him because you guys don't know what he talks about, but I guess I don't have the patience, and I also wasn't really thinking. Alright. Damn right they're not. Oh. Yeah, we're just not going to deal with you in that capacity. Thanks for telling me that after the fact. So we have to go out this way. Parkour. Whoa. Got some dare meat. Hey, we got a... I hear the music of like the Taken, so I'm a little... I don't want to say sensitive, but I'm definitely trying to be aware of it. But yeah, that's why it's like the same thing with working out too, where I was someone who, when I first started going to the gym after high school, I, like a lot of people, you're like, oh yeah, you know, it's the gym, whatever. I'm just gonna, go hard because you're motivated by whatever's motivating you at the time. And a lot of people quickly are like, oh my god, this is like too much. Like, what am I doing? I'm not gonna continue with this because this is brutal. But I very much. Oops. Where I was just like, okay, I cannot stop going to the gym. Like, I just forced myself. There was no, like if I'm just not feeling it, or if I'm feeling sick. Like, with the first couple months, it's just like, no, I have to go every day. Wait, can we take the van up there? The pickup? Let's see. So yeah, I know, and again, that's like also my way of thinking, where there's just a lot of things where it's like, okay, most people don't do that, but I do it anyways, and it works for me. So I very much learned that there's a, why is it saying E to drive? I'm not using, there we go. Yeah, so advice is interesting, because I definitely, especially when it comes to like advice, where I'm someone who I can very much learn from what other people are telling me. It's one of those things where a lot of people, when they debate, it's you, or just them telling you stories, you're either like waiting, you're just automatically like, this is bullshit, I don't care, or you're waiting for that moment for something to be incorrect, and then you just hop on that fact, versus where I at least like hear the person through, and then I kind of later like kind of divide what I've heard into like, okay, is this real? Is this efficient? Is this something that can benefit me? Or is this just kind of, just kind of like a waste? So it's one thing that I've really kind of prided myself on being able to do as I've gotten older. And let me guess, there's going to be Taken once I go upstairs. Oh, maybe if I go upstairs, there will be. Alright, let's see. We got some flashbangs going on here. Yeah, we're just going to, mess around, explore a little bit because we have that opportunity to. Nothing's up here. Because that is closed off. And we got the Wake-mobile. Just because this feels like, I've said it multiple times, this feels like a very Alan Wake vehicle. I could be wrong. In canon, he could, hate this vehicle, but yeah, I'm still taking it. I don't want to go. I'm just trying to remember everything, because it's been a while. Because again, me constantly getting sick and stuff has been very stop and start, which has been frustrating. But it's also one of those things where I'm not choosing. Shit. I'm not purposely choosing to stop and start. It's one of those things where I've gotten to the point where I like recording, and I have a full. Well, I say full, but you can't actually fill like an entire Excel sheet, but I probably have the next 50 or so games for my Tuesday already planned and for my Thursday planned, and then I have a handful for Wednesdays, which are going to be co-op or mods. And some of them I'm going to have to play the base game first, and there's some of them where I can just go straight into it, and I have some other ideas already, so it's just a matter of, recording, doing it. Do we want the hunting rifle? Why is this messing with me? Why is this not letting me switch? I'm pretty sure they are talking about Alice, because I actually don't know who else that would be, unless I'm just moving too fast and there's a side character that I completely missed. But no. Damn it. Alright, now let's switch to the revolver. And quickly get back to our truck. Our little Hummer. I don't know what this is. I'm not a car guy, so I'm not going to pretend like I am. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll probably make it to the farm. I'll check time, see how we're doing, because I think we're getting close to that 25-minute mark. I don't know why I shoot for 25 minutes. Maybe I should be shooting for 30. It's easier to remember and calculate off the top of my head, like if I have to look. Even though 25 is not difficult. Okay, let's see. Is there anything out here that to be... Yes! So satisfying just hitting the Taken. I can't... Even though this drives terribly, and I've mentioned it before, it's still satisfying to just hit someone with a car, you know? Real life or video game. Just kidding, I've never hit someone with my car in real life. And I hope that doesn't become a truth down the line, because that is just going to be a bigger headache than it's worth, because then you have to worry about insurance, you have to worry about license being revoked, courts, all this other stuff. And usually I'm a pretty cautious person when I drive. I know some people that are well, a majority of people aren't good at driving. I'm not a good driver, but I'm competent, unlike a lot of people on the road, so... Come on. Come on. Come on. You won't. That's right, you won't. Oh, yeah. There we go. Whoa. Oh, we can destroy the, hey, I did not know that. So I wonder if we can get this in there. Damn. We cannot. Alright, well... Oh, that's all Smokey the Bear. Alright, let's just make our way over. Do I have to time that? Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Oh, got him. Of course. Of course that's not going to affect them. See, look, Alan is tired, but we still gotta, you know, pop in and lock it, dude. And that's just gone. Let me actually check the time, because then we got a checkpoint. Yeah, we're looking at 27, so we'll go ahead, we'll wrap up this episode, going on to 28. So if you enjoyed my ramblings, thank you. Talk to you guys in the next one.